Good morning, everyone. The processional of the 19th Fall Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair Greg Crouch, bearing the University Mace, a traditional symbol of authority. His honor guard includes Quentin Bercampus, the Associated Students of Washington State University President, and Matthew Sutherland, Vice President, Legislative Affairs, the Graduate and Professional Student Association. This ceremony recognizes students from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, with 64 undergraduates, 10 masters, and 12 doctoral graduates. The College of Arts and Sciences, with 234 undergraduates, which includes 20 from the School of the Environment, a joint program between the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences. 14 masters and 13 doctoral graduates. The Carson College of Business, with 132 undergraduates, 19 Masters of Business Administration professional degree candidates, and 1 doctoral graduate. The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, with 44 undergraduates and 10 masters. The College of Education, with 51 undergraduates, 7 masters, and 4 doctoral graduates. The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, with 122 undergraduates, 24 masters, and 19 doctoral graduates. The College of Nursing, with 57 undergraduates and 2 masters, all non-Pullman campus students. And the College of Veterinary Medicine, with 11 undergraduates, 1 master's, and 2 doctoral graduates. there are a total of 720 undergraduates, 19 professional degrees, 67 masters, and 54 doctoral students, representing 125 different degree fields of study. 98 students received their degrees online through the global campus. An additional 90 are from other WSU campuses, and 6 will be commissioned as officers in the armed forces. And all will be Cougar alums. Now entering the President's Platform Party, made up of Washington State University administration, leaders of our university's governing bodies, college deans, vice presidents, regents, and special guests. Stephanie Rink, Chair, Administrative Professional Advisory Council. Morgan Atwood, President, Associated Students of Washington State University Global. Jane Young, President, Alumni Association. Brian Balaz, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force. Jill Creighton, Associate Vice President, Student Affairs and Dean of Students. William Davis, Associate Dean, College of Veterinary Medicine. Lisa Gloss, Dean, Graduate School. Mel Haberman, Interim Dean, College of Nursing. Chip Hunter, Dean, Carson College of Business. Matthew Jockers, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Bruce Pinkleton, Dean, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Mary Rezac, Dean, Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. Michael Trevison, Dean, College of Education. Andre Dennis Wright, Dean, College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences. David Saleh, Vice President, Academic Outreach and Innovation and Global Campus Chancellor. Teresa Elliott Cheslick, Chief Human Resource Officer. Jamie Nolan, Associate Vice President, Student Affairs. Sasha Pillay, Vice President, Information Technology and Chief Information Officer. Phil Weiler, Vice President, Marketing and Communications. Ron Sims, WSU Regent. Scott Carson, WSU Regent. Brett Blankenship, WSU Regent Chair. Mark Piggott, Executive Chairman, PACCAR, Honorary Degree Recipient. Brian Slinker, Interim Provost and Executive Vice President. And Kirk Schultz, President, Washington State University. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem, which will be led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor, School of Music. We ask that all gentlemen please remove your caps, and college sign bearers, please lower your signs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University alma mater, Washington, My Washington.
Washington, my Washington, the crimson and the gray, 'tis the songs of memory that we sing today. When the sad hours come to you and sorrows round you play, just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray. Just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray.
WSU family and friends, you may now be seated. And please welcome Dr. Kirk Schultz, President of Washington State University.
Good morning. As president of Washington State University, I'd like to welcome the final graduating class of 2019 to the 19th annual fall commencement ceremony, and thank you all for attending this truly joyful occasion. What a great time to be a Coug. Throughout the ceremony today, we're going to have lots of opportunity for audience engagement and involvement. And we'll have several speakers that at the end of their remarks will say, "Go Cougs." And so I want to do a quick practice on what we're going to do. So on the count of three, let's have a "Go Cougs." 1, 2, 3. All right. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of this great university. Today, we recognize the commitment our graduates have made to the betterment of themselves and our world. In addition to the students' personal efforts, there are many others who played major roles in these women and men attaining their academic goals. To honor these individuals, including those who could not be here, I ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me great pleasure to ask that Regent Chair Brett Blankenship come to the podium for some remarks. Brett.
Thank you, President Schultz. Well, hello to all of you and welcome. It's a great day to be a Coug, and what an honor to be with you today and celebrate all of your success at Washington State University. Now, this is the time of the program when the regent that comes to the microphone introduces his colleagues that are in attendance. And I will do that in a moment, but I want you to consider a common theme as I introduce them. And it's a charge to you graduates. I want you to consider the thought, I want you to be the lead character in your own story as you go ahead. Because if you are not the lead character in your own story, you will find yourself a bit part in someone else's story. So the theme will be the lead. This is what it's all about today, a diploma. And you're all going to get one of these. And I have several of these on the wall at home, but bottom left is the signature of the president, who's our most public figure, and you all know that. You've earned his signature with all you've done. Lower left, that's my signature. So when you get home, you're going to go, who's that old guy? And because like most graduates, I have diplomas on the wall, and I don't know who that is or what it means. That's why I want to introduce my colleagues to you, because they are on the board that I represent. The first regent that I will introduce to you grew up in Spokane, and he was the son of a minister of music. Music majors will understand this. He was a Kapellmeister, chapel master, organist. And I have yet to meet a music major that does not share empathy and passion and a keen sense of justice as a deep part of their soul. The regent went on to Lewis and Clark High School and off to college. I want you to appreciate he went to college in the turbulent 60s as a person of color. And many of you have known the sting of prejudice and not lack of inclusion, but it was nothing like the 50s and 60s. And he endured that, getting a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, which led to a long career in the public sector, eventually landing as King County Executive. As King County Executive, he had a national platform for affordable housing, equity, and social justice. And that passion he learned as a young man continued forward. And because of that, he was chosen to be the Deputy Secretary of Housing and Urban Development in the Obama administration. He's also the recipient of numerous awards, such as from the National Sierra Club, EPA, National Committee for Quality Assurance. And he continues to serve on not only the Board of Regents, but many civic and community committees and boards, and he continues to be a person of influence. Of course, I'm referring to my friend, colleague, and mentor, and Regent Chair Emeritus, Regent Ron Sims. And of course, that leaves one other regent to introduce, but sticking with the theme I started with, life can become a compelling story. Your life becomes a compelling story if you become the lead in your own drama. So I will tell this in story format. Before many of you were born, many years ago, a young man was born to an aviator. And this is when aviation was a little risky. Flight was young. But the young man invented a passion for flight and aviation. And as the years went by, he was called to war. And he fought in Southeast Asia and returned home having met the love of his life. Well, he had asked her to marry him, and she, writing her own story, had him make a promise. I will marry you if you get a college degree. They were married, and they found themselves here in Pullman, Washington, at Washington State University with one goal in mind, that college degree. So every day it was classes and books and tuition. Coming home, it was rice and beans, beans and rice. Many of you know the drill. There was a certain amount of money and a certain amount of time to achieve that degree. Then one day, he was called in to an advisor's office with some very bad news. I don't know how this happened, he was told, but you're a credit short in PE, and I cannot graduate you. So he went to the assistant dean, the associate dean, the dean, vice presidents. Everyone told him, no, nothing we can do. And his request was, well, who can help me? Well, perhaps the president can help you. So one day, he found himself at the president's residence, and many of you know where that is. And the door was answered by then President Glenn Terrell. Now, many of you have gone to class, you've walked by the student union, and you know that's called the Terrell Mall. But the power of telling you a story, it brings names off of a place or a building, and it makes them a person. Glenn Terrell was a person of influence, and let me show you how much influence. The story was told to the president, and he was dismayed that it made it as far as him having to deal with it, because he thought, if you can crawl through the jungles of Southeast Asia, I'm pretty sure you can do a push-up. I'm signing off on the PE credits. And because of that, he earned his degree. The young man graduated, not only that, landed a dream job in aviation. It was a good job. He wound up going on to grad school and eventually, finally, CEO of Boeing Commercial Aircraft. And because of that, he was able to give back to the university where it all started, and now there is a college of business that bears his name. And all the awards and the accolades and the honors aside, the title that he is most proud of today is Granddad, because he has a granddaughter walking with you today, and he is more than thrilled to be here. So it is at this time I have the greatest honor to introduce my friend, colleague, one of the greatest Cougs, and the namesake of the Carson College of Business, Regent Scott Carson. So those are great stories, and that's just two people that I've chosen. The best kept secret is everyone up here on this platform has a unique story, but they have one common denominator. They all became the lead in their own drama, and they wrote their own story. So I'll refer back to where I started, the diploma. Some people view a diploma as the end of something. I want you to view it as a beginning. And the beginning is I want today to be chapter 1 of you being the lead character in your drama. The first scene of being the star of your own movie. The first chapter of being a hero in your own novel. Not only will you be a success, but you will be a person of influence like the people that I just introduced. And more importantly, it will be a book that we all want to read. And thank you so much. On behalf of all the regents, I wish you the very best and congratulations. Mr. President.
How about one more round of applause for Brett and our regents here today? Thank you. Go Cougs. One more time, go Cougs. All right. Now's part of our audience participation time of our commencement ceremonies today, so make sure you listen carefully. Commencement is always a special event. Behind every student is an important supporting cast. Would all WSU faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here today please stand and be recognized? Big round of applause for our faculty and staff. These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a particularly important role in the collegiate life of the graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and their colleagues is of the utmost importance to the university. Let's recognize one more time all these employees and thank them for their contributions to the success of our graduates in Washington State University. Please be seated. All right, you've been sitting for a little while, so it's time to kind of stand up and stretch a bit, so listen here carefully. It's obvious by the attendance here today that these graduates have lots of support outside of WSU as well. Would all the Cougar moms please stand? The Cougar grandmothers and great-grandmothers, please stand and remain standing. Would the Cougar dads, Cougar grandfathers and great-grandfathers, please stand. Cougar husbands, wives, and partners, other family members, please stand. If there are any Huskies in the audience, you can stand too. Big round of applause. Thank you for all you've done to help these students be successful. Thank you. You may be seated. I join everyone here in celebrating today's graduates. We are proud of each and every one of you. So now I'll turn the program over to Brian Slinker, Interim Provost and Executive Vice President of Washington State University. Please help me in greeting Provost Brian Slinker.
Good morning, everyone. Go Cougs. To welcome the final class of 2019, I'm pleased to introduce Matthew Sutherland, Vice President of Legislative Affairs, Graduate and Professional Student Association, Quentin Burkumpus, President, Associated Students of Washington State University, Morgan Atwood, President, Associated Students of Washington State University Global, and Jane Young, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Welcome, Matthew.
Good morning, Wazoo. I know for some of you, getting up at 10 a.m., this is kind of a first for some, despite the fact that you probably had a class at 10 a.m. anyway. I'd like to start off by recognizing the fact that we are on the traditional lands of the Nimiipuu, or Nez Perce, and Palouse tribes. I know a lot of you have struggled to get here today. And if no one has said it to you yet, I want to tell you how proud I am of each and every single one of you. I understand the hustle. I know what it's like to not have a paycheck, not have food on the table, or not have a roof over your head. Some of you all like single mothers who deserve gold medals for what you do, or those that were working multiple jobs, or even those who were just away from their support group at home. I'm proud of what you were able to overcome and accomplish to get here today. School's tough, and as I have learned, grad school is really tough. So I just wanted to say how proud I am for you to be able to get your BA, BS, whether it's a 2.0 or a 4.0, professional, doctorate, or master's degree. We're glad you made it. I left home, and while I've been away, some of my friends have overdosed, committed suicide. I've seen my friends deploy and not come home, and it's always been a struggle to manage the guilt of not being there for each and every single one of them. And for some of y'all like me, who wish you had 100 of yourselves to help all of those friends and family members, I just wanted to let you know how important it was that you came here and to invest in your education. Now, a little bit of my southern side, we love our metaphors. A mentor of mine once told me that you have to fill your own pitcher before you can pour into other people's cups. And so your time here is going to grant you the opportunity to be able to help more people in the future. And we need y'all too, because y'all are the leaders of our generation. It's very clear no one else is going to step up, and I know it's a lot to put on your shoulders, but what better shoulders to put them on? We have a lot to do together. We are the first generation predicted to do financially worse than our parents, and that's because there was a deck stacked against us and working families since day one. We're the first generation that's going to see the effects of climate change. We grew up during one of the worst financial disasters of modern history. There are black, trans, brown bodies still dying in the streets of America, and we are the ones that are going to have to actually step up and make a change. We do not know a reality in which our country has not been at war and our friends and family have not been home. There is hope because I believe in the fact that we have a record number of women in diversity in our elected officials. We see more young people stepping up to take on leadership roles, and we're going to be the standard bearers of the future generations. It's clear that no one is going to solve these problems except for us. People forget that our generation, despite the fact that we are on TikTok and Twitter a lot, is the most educated, the most adaptive, and also the most accepting. We know what our future looks like if we fail to lead and come together, but I am hopeful in a future in which we discard rugged individualism in favor of a pursuit of justice and equity. To all the incoming cadets or incoming lieutenants, if you take care of your soldiers' welfare and put the mission first, you're not going to be wrong. I'm proud of each and every single one of you. You've invested so much time, effort, and energy into your coursework and other requirements for your degree. Take what you've learned here and make a difference. You have walked uphill both ways to get to school in both the blizzards and sweltering heat, so I could believe that you can do anything, and that includes changing the world. So go Cougs, God bless, and thank you very much for your time.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Quinton Mercumpus, and I've had the honor of serving as your student body president this year, and I'm excited to share this special moment with you today. First of all, congratulations. All those late nights studying, writing lab reports or papers, drinking way too much caffeine, spending too much on textbooks, it all pays off today. Enjoy this moment and be proud of the achievement that you've accomplished. You've all earned it. Across the country, student body presidents, university presidents, guest speakers, they walk up to the podium at graduation, and many of them give a very similar speech. They look out into the crowd and they say, this is the end of one journey, but the beginning of another. They reminisce about past memories and they talk about the future. Truth is, I'm not here to give you one of those speeches tonight. You see, we didn't graduate from some college across the country. After today, your alma mater is the Washington State University. Home of the Cougs, Minshew Mania, way too much snow in the winter, great wine, and most importantly, the single closest, prideful, and tight-knit community in the country. For so many, college is a 4-year commitment. You work hard, you study hard, you walk away with a degree. But for Cougs, that's not our experience. For us, our adventures, being a part of this, it's not done. You see, we stepped foot on campus 4 years ago. And what we started was we joined a family, a community, that's gonna be with us the rest of our lives. For sure, we no longer need to take out more student loans, thank God. And we get our diploma and we'll start a job. But being a Coug is a lot more than that. Even when we leave Pullman, we aren't gonna lose our identity that we built here. Someone in this room is probably gonna launch a startup, or open a successful business, or go to vet school, or get elected to public office. I'm sure many of you are gonna meet the love of your lives, or you're gonna move overseas. You're gonna continue your education, and you're gonna go out and pursue your dreams. What I want you to take away is that our family is always here. Our Coug family will always be with you. The mantra, Cougs help Cougs, is at the heart of who we are. So don't look at this as an ending. It's not. This might be a very special day in our long journey as Cougs, and you should celebrate that. Be proud of that. The incredible people here to support you today, cherish this moment with them. But also remember, tomorrow and the day after that, and after that, you're still a Coug. All of us are together, and we'll always share that for the rest of our lives. Again, congratulations, you did it. Now, go out in the world, accomplish what you want, and do it as the proud and unabashed Coug that we all are. Thank you again, and as always, go Cougs.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Morgan Atwood, and I am the president of ASWSU Global. I want to begin by congratulating you on your amazing accomplishment. Can you believe that you made it? I want to take a moment to recognize that there are graduates from each WSU campus here today. You have all overcome challenges and demonstrated great resilience to be here. Tough tests, endless hours of studying, running to class, getting a parking ticket, and rushing against the clock to turn in a paper at 11:59 p.m. are a few. You've also been able to get involved, serve on student government, participate in Greek life. All those experiences have allowed you to experience a transformative experience that is unique to WSU. Even though you may be from different backgrounds and even campuses, you are all connected through your experiences at Washington State University. You have achieved more than just a degree. You have learned, grown as individuals, and developed lifelong skills. Reflect on when you first started this journey and be proud of the strides you've made to be here today. Whether it took 4 years or 40, you are now joining a long line of Washington State University graduates. Some are on this stage today, some are in the audience. There are Cougs across the nation and the world. No matter how far you go or what you do, you will always be a Coug. And with that title comes great responsibility, a responsibility to your community, your family, and yourself. Live by the Cougar values as you seek to share the reward of education with others. Also, remember this moment and the people who helped you get here. Thank your family, friends, faculty, and administrators that encouraged you to keep going, even when it seemed impossible. Maintain the important relationships you made, join the Alumni Association, stay connected, and most of all, never forget that you have a home at Washington State University. Once again, congratulations to all of the graduates. Sit back and celebrate all that you have accomplished. Go Cougs!
Well, congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2019. It is my honor to be among the first to welcome you as a WSU alum to the Cougar alumni family. It's a family that's over 200,000 people strong. As president of the Alumni Association, I hope you'll use this vast Cougar network to help you in your career and personal pursuits. Cougar alumni want to help you succeed. In recognition of your significant achievements of earning a degree from WSU, the Alumni Association is proud to provide you with a 3-year membership thanks to a partnership with BECU. The Alumni Association has chapters and clubs all across the United States, making it easy for you to meet and stay connected to your fellow Cougars wherever you are. We invite you to visit the Alumni Center today, now your Alumni Center, which is open until 2 o'clock. You bring your family and friends to visit with your fellow Cougs, grads, and alumni. You can ring the victory bell to celebrate your victory of graduation today and take advantage of the terrific photo ops. So congratulations. We hope you'll make your way back home often, and go Cougs.
Thank you, Matthew, Quentin, Morgan, and Jane. Washington State University is proud of the success of our many students. Those carrying the college gonfalons or the stage banners behind me here are outstanding students chosen by their respective colleges for their scholastic and academic achievements and their dedication and inspiration to their class. Will these students please stand and remain standing when I call your name? From the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, Diana Lynn with a Bachelor of Arts in Human Development. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Hilary Zuniga Camacho, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. Alina Burke from the Carson College of Business is receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, Management, Information Systems. Erin Manning from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication is receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Media Production. From the College of Education with a Bachelor of Arts in Education, Tara Schloter. From the Boylan College of Engineering and Architecture, Kyler Little receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Nadir Ali represents the Honors College and is receiving her Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, Accounting. From the College of Nursing, Melinda Green receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And Sameen Gill from the College of Veterinary Medicine receiving a Bachelor of Science in Neuroscience. Another round of applause for each of these students. We congratulate every one of you. You may be seated. I bring to your attention the honor cords, medallions, and stoles worn by many of our graduating students. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance, obtaining a GPA of 3.5 or better, are wearing the WSU Custom Honors Cord of crimson and gray. Now some student audience participation. Would scholarship recipients, President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any National Honor Society, please stand and remain standing. While we recognize many others in this great class, please hold your applause until the end of the next set of introductions. So would any student who is the first university graduate in your family please stand? Students receiving 2 or more degrees, would you please stand? Any student who has served in our nation's armed forces, please stand. Students receiving their degree through WSU Global Campus, please stand. Any student who grew up outside of the United States, please stand. And any student who is willing to admit there was maybe just one class they didn't make it to, would you please stand? I think they're all standing now. A round of applause for everyone. Thank you, graduates. Well done and good job to you all. Now you may be seated. So we're getting to the fun parts now. For the commissioning of the ROTC officer candidates, it is an honor for me to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Brian Ballas, Commander in the United States Air Force.
Will the cadets and midshipmen designated for appointment as commissioned officers in the Armed Forces of the United States please stand? You are about to write the most consequential chapter in the history, the story of your life. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the Armed Forces of the United States, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Members of the Board of Regents, President Schultz, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a distinct privilege for me to present the newest officer leadership in your United States Armed Forces. Honorary degrees recognize those who have made a profound and enduring contribution to scholarship, culture, and the quality of life for society. Recipients are persons of great integrity, reflecting on the values of our institution. Today, we are honoring Mr. Mark Pigott, and I'd ask Mark to please stand while I read the citation. We are honored today to have with us a true citizen of the world, a Renaissance man whose life has spanned international borders and enriched the lives of people across the planet. For 17 years, Mark Pigott was the Chief Executive Officer of PACCAR, a $25 billion global technology company manufacturing Kenworth, Peterbilt, and DAF trucks. He has been the chairman of PACCAR for 23 years. His remarkable success in business has been matched by his personal engagement with and generous support of institutions of higher learning, libraries, and the arts, both in the United States and abroad. Mark Charles Pigott, in your life, the four worlds of family, commerce, education, and the arts have joined as one, and you have orchestrated their confluence with a masterful touch. As the fourth generation of your family to lead PACCAR, a truly historic American and now global company founded in 1905 by your Irish immigrant great-grandfather, you have taken that storied legacy of your forebears and raised it through visionary leadership, technological innovation, and an unwavering demand for quality design and production to new heights. PACCAR is the original Seattle-based technology company, and today it is one of the world's leading global technology and transportation companies. It has set the industry standards for vehicle design and safety while making environmental stewardship a central tenet of its enterprise. For 6 consecutive years, Forbes magazine ranked you among the top 10 CEOs in North America. In 2009, the Harvard Business Review named you as one of the top 50 CEOs in the world. You are deeply committed to improving the lives of people in our own community and abroad. Your quiet philanthropy has been highlighted by its enormous generosity and your caring and personal engagement. You have supported educational pursuits around the globe, volunteered your time teaching business students at many universities here and abroad, and helped countless others achieve their dreams. On the Washington State University campus in Pullman, the PACCAR Environmental Technology Building sets the environmental standard, earning a Gold LEED Award, and contributes to our vibrant learning and research environment. You and PACCAR have generously made faculty endowments in engineering, business, the arts, information technology,
humanities, and athletics to universities worldwide. You have said, everything revolves around libraries, and your steadfast support of libraries has enabled the preservation of historic materials in major world libraries as well as those in smaller communities. Your generosity has ensured future scholars will share in this vital cultural legacy. Inspired by true passion for the arts and history, you have long served as a key benefactor for the Royal Shakespeare Company America and in England. You helped restore St. Paul's Cathedral in London and establish the Piggott Educational Center at London's National Gallery, which welcomes more than 80,000 school children annually. In recognition of your good works and service to humanity, the nations of Belgium, Hungary, Italy, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom have bestowed upon you their most prestigious honorary titles. In 2012, you were awarded the title of Honorary Knight Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire for your role in strengthening businesses and cultural ties between the United States and the United Kingdom. For opening doors for educational opportunity to countless students around the world, for your dedication to preserving the accumulated knowledge and artistic expression of humankind, for instilled social responsibility as a core value of your industry worldwide, and for being a true and compassionate friend of this institution, Washington State University is proud to confer upon you the degree of Honorary Doctor of Education. I'll ask Regent Blankenship, Provost Slinker, and Mr. Mark Piggott to join me at the podium. Regent Blankenship.
Mr. Piggott, on behalf of the Board of Regents and Washington State University, we proudly present you with this honorary doctorate degree in recognition of your lifetime achievements and enduring contributions to education, research, technology, and the arts.
Hold that. Brett's going to do. I'll take the box. Go watch where you do it.
Go Cougs.
Let's get a picture with all of us here. Yes. Brian, stand up. Get closer. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Really fun. Really fun.
For those graduating today, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. Accordingly, I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event out of courtesy and respect for all of those we honor today. Thank you for consideration. So now we present the candidates for degrees. The candidates for advanced degrees will be presented by Lisa Gloss, Dean of the Graduate School.
Will candidates for the advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when your group is called? Doctor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Architecture, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Master of Nursing, Master of Science, Master in Teaching, Professional Science Masters. President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the graduate degrees as announced. You may be seated.
The College of Art, Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences will be presented by Dean Andre Wright.
Will the candidates from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Arts and Sciences, presented by Dean Matthew Jockers.
Will the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The Carson College of Business, presented by Dean Chip Hunter.
Will the professional degree candidates for the Carson College of Business Master of Business Administration please stand? And will our undergraduates, the baccalaureate degree candidates for the Carson College of Business, please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the degrees announced. You may be seated.
The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, presented by Dean Bruce Pinkleton.
All right, will the candidates from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication please stand? You look awesome. President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Education, presented by Dean Michael Trevisan.
Will the candidates from the College of Education please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, presented by Dean Mary Rezac.
Will the candidates from the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture please rise? President Schultz, I take great pleasure and honor in presenting these students for advancement to the baccalaureate degrees. You may be seated.
Excellent. The College of Nursing, presented by Interim Dean Mel Haberman.
Will the candidates from the College of Nursing please stand? President Schultz, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The College of Veterinary Medicine, presented by Associate Dean Bill Davis.
Will the candidates from the College of Veterinary Medicine please stand? President Schultz, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and by authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the degree for which you have been recommended with all the privileges and obligations. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Education and Doctor of Philosophy degrees please come forward? Names will be announced by Susan Gill, Associate Professor and Chair, Accounting Department, Carson College of Business, and Stephen Steer, Director, School of Politics, Philosophy, and Public Affairs, the College of Arts and Sciences. Diplomas will be presented by Graduate School Dean Lisa Gloss and Associate Dean Judy McDonald.
Mandy Rain, Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor John Lupinacci.
Alice Weber, Doctor of Philosophy, American Studies, hooded by Professor Roy Ong.
James Crawford, Doctor of Education, Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor Shannon Calderon.
Roxana King, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology, hooded by Professor Andrew Duff.
Marco Esteban Perez Reyes, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Juming Tang.
Travis Seaborn, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology, hooded by Professor Erica Crespi.
Maurico Chien, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Juming Tang.
Olivia Smith, Doctor of Philosophy, Biology, hooded by Professor Jeb Owen.
Elmar Velota, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Juming Tang.
Abdurrahman Mohammed, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Heluk Bayanal.
Abdulmonin Mohammed, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Troy Peters.
Adon Schaefer Medina, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Heluk Bayanal.
Abid Sarwar, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Troy Peters.
Gregory Collins, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Jean Subin McEwen.
John Correa, Doctor of Philosophy, Business Administration, hooded by Professor Deborah Campo.
Javier Isidro Perea Hernandez, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Jean Subin McEwen.
Darcy Graves, Doctor of Philosophy, Cultural Studies and Social Thought and Education, hooded by Professor Ashley Boyd.
Nicholas Yeagers, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Jean Subin McEwen.
Hyungjong Oh, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Robert Rosenman.
Motahari Adhari Borogeni, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Norbert Cruz.
Peter Olsoy, Doctor of Philosophy, Environmental and Natural Resource Sciences, hooded by Professor Daniel Thornton.
Jake Gray, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Sue Ha.
Ava Patrasiak, Doctor of Philosophy, Food Science, hooded by Professor Gairish Ganjal.
Michael Pun, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Clifford Berkman.
Nadia Valvardi, Doctor of Philosophy, Horticulture, hooded by Professor Lee Kalsitz.
Steve Zhu, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Clifford Berkman.
Catherine Smith, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Tom Salisbury.
Jessamine Damon, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Diane Cook.
Jason Light, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Professor Susan Dexheimer.
Abu Saeed Chowdhury, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Shura Broshat.
Nabonita Sarkar, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Professor Susmita Bose.
Gila Esna Ashari, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Shura Broshat.
Moad Sela, Doctor of Philosophy and Engineering, Material Science, hooded by Professors John McCloy and Kelvin Lynn.
Dwayne Stanton, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice and Criminology, hooded by Professor Mary Storr.
Tafiq Kadim Alhamdi, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor Kelvin Lin.
Yua Shang, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Anurag Srivastava.
Bonnie Onike, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor Amit Bandyopadhyay.
Bai Nguyen, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Duke Hayo.
James Hupez, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Biosciences, hooded by Professor Stephen Roberts.
Matthias Engels, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor John Schneider.
Ryan Christian, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor Amit Dhingra.
Aslan Mojalal, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Saeed Latfafard.
Shauna Hewitt, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor Amit Dhingra.
Mohammed Hussein Namaki, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science, hooded by Professor Saeed Latfafard.
Nicholas Muth, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor Scott Holbert.
Joseph Borrow, Doctor of Philosophy, Geology, hooded by Professor John Wolfe.
Gitanjali Sharita, Doctor of Philosophy, Prevention Science, hooded by Professor Laura Hill.
Jillian Morrison, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics, hooded by Professor Nariranjana Dasgupta.
Jacqueline Eldago Mendez, Doctor of Philosophy, Prevention Science, hooded by Professor Thomas Power.
Thomas Farron, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, hooded by Professor Brian Collins.
Crystal Laderhouse Smith, Doctor of Philosophy, Prevention Science, hooded by Professor Sterling McPherson and Brittany Cooper.
Lindsay Belts, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Professor Jennifer Schwartz.
Trikomala Sari, Doctor of Philosophy, Veterinary Science, hooded by Professor Anthony Nicola.
James McCall, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Professor Monica Johnson.
Doctoral graduates, please be seated. And will the candidates for master's degrees and Masters of Business Administration degrees please come forward? Diplomas will be presented by Graduate School Deans Gloss and McDonald and Dean Chip Hunter from the Carson College of Business.
Athena Lemon, Master of Science in Veterinary Science.
Aaron Allen, Master of Science in Statistics.
Cameron Garrick, Master of Science in Agriculture.
Alicia Woodard, Master of Arts in History.
Raquel Gomez, Master of Science in Horticulture.
Guggenpreet Dot, Master of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Dia McGahee, Master of Science in Agriculture.
Samantha Bill, Master of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Ashley Gul Irolu, Master of Science in Crop Science.
Jerika Churzvik, Master of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Aditi Sorwe, Master of Science in Applied Economics.
Alexis Nordman, Master of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Doigu Demir, Master of Science in Agriculture.
Kate Fitzgerald, Master of Arts in Political Science.
Kayleen Oliver, Master of Science in Animal Science.
Fatima El Jafar, Master of Science in Environmental Science.
Jennifer Emberton, Master of Nursing.
Zara Al-Dushazi, Master of Mathematics.
Anna Jordan, Master of Nursing.
Sohila Shabazi, Master of Science in Chemistry.
Melanie Kaller-Bott, Master of Arts in Strategic Communication.
Yao Tong, Master of Mathematics.
Serena Kalanawan, Master of Arts in Strategic Communication.
Sheng Wang, Master.
Tara Long, Master of Arts in Strategic Communication.
Yu Rei Sheng, Master of Science in Mathematics.
Mikkel Weatherby, Master of Arts in Strategic Communication.
Jihan Demir, Master of Arts in Educational Psychology.
Rebecca Peterson, Master of Arts in Strategic Communication.
John Ross, Master of Arts in Curriculum and Instruction.
Christina Galicia, Master of Arts Strategic Communication.
Miraban Celan, Master of Education.
Christina Hamami, Master of Arts Strategic Communication.
Bailey Carlson, Master of Education in Educational Leadership.
Warren Libert, Master of Arts Strategic Communication.
Samuel Aina, Master of Arts in Educational Psychology.
Amy Metcalf, Master of Arts Strategic Communication.
Alvaro G. Zambrana Acosta, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Cale Thompson, Master of Arts Strategic Communication.
Jonathan Hefflinger, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Christian Whitaker, Master of Business Administration.
Sharon Schultz, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Russell Granby, Master of Business Administration.
Oscar Diero, Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering.
Robert Braswell, Master of Business Administration.
Edward Emmanuel Alexander, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering.
Joel Ozinga, Master of Business Administration.
Shrikar Ramkumara, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering.
Steve Sigoensa, Master of Business Administration.
Dipankar Mehdi, Master of Science in Computer Science.
Jennifer Ross, Master of Business Administration.
George Boyko, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Megan Falconer, Master of Business Administration.
Jeremy Staub, Master of Engineering Technology.
Aaron Manigo, Master of Business Administration.
Gerald Schmang, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Julianne Egebrotten, Master of Business Administration.
Anna Potapova, Master of Science in Environmental Engineering.
Andrea Latanner, Master of Business Administration.
Jordan Munson, Master of Science in Environmental Engineering.
Jill Megley, Master of Business Administration.
Sikandar Khurshid, Master of Science in Computer Science.
Jenna Pine, Master of Business Administration.
Zianuddin Saeed Ahmed, Master of Science in Computer Science.
Shane Sullivan, Master of Business Administration.
Yu Su, Master of Science in Computer Science.
Christy Wakefield, Master of Business Administration.
Evan Shu, Master of Science in Computer Science.
Nicholas Stroley, Master of Business Administration.
Jiachen Sun, Master of Science in Computer Science.
Jason McClendon, Master of Business Administration.
Ru Shin Zhong, Master of Arts in Special Education.
Patrick Green, Master of Business Administration.
Ming Xuan Yan, Masters.
Clarissa Lacefield, Master of Business Administration.
Chun Yu Seng, Master of Science in Computer Science. Eunice Jivahir, Master of Science in Environmental Engineering. Stanley Kohashi, Master of Science in Civil Engineering. Yuzhu Fang, Master of Science in Computer Science. Chen Zhou, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering. Umina Katuni Shani, Professional Science Masters in Electrical Power Engineering. Josh, are you? Okay. Hang on, Josh. Josh. Okay, the mat.
Presented on the right or south side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates for the College of Veterinary Medicine, the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, the College of Education, the College of Nursing, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, and the Carson College of Business. Presented on the left or north side of the Coliseum floor will be the candidates for the College of Arts and Sciences, to include the School of Environment and the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. Will the undergraduate degree candidates please come forward?
Kristen Roche.
Courtney Brinker.
Michael Knight.
Timothy Larson.
Taryn Gilbreth.
Joshua Suneva.
Sean McGranagan.
Lene Hagan.
Christian Ramirez.
Caitlin Carlson.
John Crover.
Gunnar Wicken Hagen.
Chantel Eklund.
Grace Shoup.
An Lee.
Logan Hope.
Elizabeth Eilers.
Melky Sudek Lombera.
Davis Poppy.
Dalton Voller.
Sumeen Gill.
Hillary Zuniga Camacho.
Cole Easterday.
Haley Rollins.
Chance Klebaum.
Cassidy Rudd.
Austin Hardy.
Kayla Ham.
Blake Monson.
Bethany Treat.
Kylie Monson.
Darian McLaughlin.
Austin Weber.
Mackenzie Hendrickson.
Fernando Gonzalez.
Kimberly Tristani.
Tiffany Craven.
Sarah Noguero.
Kendra McLean.
Donvin Presod.
Rachel Dart.
Kamu Taulela.
Chelsea Goodwin.
Nico Perry.
Mackenzie Schneider.
Rigoberto Perez.
Dylan Gavoa.
Erica Skinner.
Travis Lenson.
Randy Stubbs.
Colton Bunyard.
Sherry Soik.
Brooke Whitson.
Catherine Gooden.
Molly Kitson.
Vanessa Powers.
Sabrina Rouse.
Thomas Lindgren.
Taylor Buckmeyer.
Cassidy Nave.
Kelsey Uno.
Georgina Grunback.
Heather Lynn.
Jean Marie Capel.
Casey Beksinski.
Devin Acevedo.
Jeannie Hamby.
Larry DeWitt.
Alyssa McGee.
Whitney Hodinot.
Claire Colwell.
Richelle Thompson.
Sarah Ruckty.
Samantha Simpson.
Justin Burns.
Kyla Mallory.
Erica Ewan.
Cassandra Phillips.
Elizabeth Bielfeldt.
Jack Lambert.
Ryan Cruzen.
Stina Peterson.
Kendall Cunningham.
Sajad El Salda.
Grace Wilkowski.
Morgan Bishop.
Diana Lynn.
Meoya Yan.
Lizette Torres.
Alexander Welch.
Austin Lenson.
Amanda Quilty.
Jody Kaya.
Kayla Palominos.
Morgan Adams.
Angela Basinger.
Brittany Qualls.
Alex Olson.
Paola Flores.
Kiana Goodman.
Lindsay Mongan.
Nathan Jervis.
Anaway Shahele Lippincott.
Dustin Dennis.
Maria Lapina.
Brianna Esqueda.
Arabella Dowell.
Seth Muck.
Kelsey Dial.
Jordan Drake.
Ashton Sidebottom.
Alexis Wolf.
Justin Frazier,
Aaron Ratcliffe,
Jesse Kaw,
Lily Williams,
Kyle McDonough,
Julia Midkiff,
Joseph Wayner,
Rachel Ring,
Kevin Morris,
Chase Eaton,
Stephen Zippe,
Abby Martinez,
Harrison Connor,
Brandon Sanders,
Gunnar Maples,
Cassidy Ward,
Brian Janishkin,
Stephen McCracken,
Tatum Hardy,
Janae Nelson,
Eric Cruz,
Anna Mattingly,
Heather Gonzalez,
Christian Solove,
Vanessa Reese,
Lucas Hawkinson,
Leah Jacobson,
Maxwell Spears,
Taylor Layton Lewis,
Trevin Bobo,
Taylor Pelchat,
Henry Bueller,
Andrea Butterfield,
Luis Ramirez,
Mariana Orden,
Michael Aguirre,
Jorge Oros,
Kaylin Neal,
Zachary Brown,
Connor Christie,
Ashley Del Salvo,
Jonathan Pat,
Dante Ludlow,
Michael Klemchuk,
Madeline Berger,
Patrick Fleetwood,
Bryce Chapman,
Nathaniel Pearson,
Aaron Connolly,
Courtney Jenkins,
Caleb Harden,
Samantha McBurney,
Blake Moore,
Brenda Hidalgo,
Ladrea Ford,
Parmyogi Singh,
Skylar Matthews,
Francisco Mascaro,
Isabel Charrington,
Manuel Martinez,
Ryan Dean,
Max Schaefer,
Jonah Hohu,
Vincent Anzalone,
Ryan Farrell,
Sarah Bradley,
Rashawn Rashid,
Osvaldo Perez,
Kayla Bautista,
Carly Losnagard,
Nicole Fabros,
Crystal Tyndall,
Larice Faye Lafortiza,
Jania Miranda,
Justin Hare,
Morgan Lindsay,
Jonathan Bopp,
Jeanette Boyd,
Juliet Asbury,
Mackenzie Clayton,
Gabriel Taylor,
Andrea Dodge,
Clarice Chartier,
Gina McCarthy,
Corey Goodwin,
Yishan Leung,
Kelsey Dwyer,
Kaylee Davis,
Lisa Holman,
Nathan Ackroyd,
Yelatiza Vida Scoro Munea,
Po Yu Ing,
Shweta Mohan,
Kam Yi Ho,
Keegan Brown,
Neon Frazier,
Tara Schloter,
Ricky Lures,
Zach Coping,
Roderick Goodwin,
Andrew Hammond,
Devin Langes,
Areli Delafos,
Julian Bacon,
Diana Lee,
Nick Hobson,
Gabrielle McGee,
Glenn Cunningham,
Michaela Robles,
Andrew Pitts,
Madison Morrow,
Alan Rowe,
Jamie Jessup,
Nilmari Cardenas,
Jamie Steckler,
Sarah Charlie Shager.
Sarah Garcia.
Logan Halliman.
Delaney Bartlett.
Nicholas Gottlob.
George Guanardo.
Olivia Holm.
Liliana Carlton.
Drew Meismer.
Maya Gutierrez.
Robert Duckworth.
Spencer Rice.
Grace Hendrickson.
Susan Payne.
Elizabeth Shaw.
Holly Doyle.
Kate Bradley.
Brittany Luck.
Samantha Vidrio.
Jonathan Sporus.
Isidro Vargas.
Kristen Devon.
Venus Lomeli Perez.
Katie Higgins.
Carl Moore.
Elizabeth Rodriguez.
Leilani Moody.
Hang Pham.
Kirsten Taylor.
Ernest Sonido.
Nicholas Suarez.
Kadis Gatani.
Sultan Al-Harti.
Sandra Beadall.
Brandon Gibson.
Erica Chavez.
John Ronnie Tippins.
Nikita Fisenko.
Nandi Oguayo.
Bailey Cannon.
Tyler Hellman.
Carson Groff.
Dakota McIntyre.
Maria Loria.
Jack Gagnon.
Sarah Webb.
Libin Mohammed.
Strite Fukana.
Charles Paganelli.
Guadalupe Rojas.
Kevin Henderson.
Andy Anderson.
Orion Welch.
Catherine Haddock.
Andre Rodriguez Flores.
Jamila Bowers.
Esmeralda Sanchez.
Sarah Miller.
Jasmine Ortiz Pacheco.
Ariana Baudry.
Peyton Doyal.
Riley Joyce.
Raquel de la Cruz Iguchi.
Kimberly Pendia.
Alexandra Yerksa.
Owen Trong.
Tessa Wilson.
Yulisa Morelia Salazar.
Kelly Truen.
Melinda Green.
Allison Bromley.
Mackenzie Kennedy.
Cameron Davis.
Anne Marie McKnight.
Vicente Obama Combe.
Valerie Huang.
Haley Hovland.
Leslie Rincon.
Kristen Blackman.
Christina Becker.
Nathan Tipiasothi.
Abigail Snyder.
Robert Monroe.
Javier Morales.
Taylor Moline.
Maureen Webb.
Katharina Ratcliffe.
Erica Liebenau.
Jose Maldonado Rodriguez.
Sarah Boyle.
Sheila Benson.
Cheryl Schmidt.
Olivia Hunt.
Michelle Gasseling.
Hannah Atchison.
Margaret Dahm.
Remington Jones.
Danielle Button.
JJ Patridge.
Vicky Mendez.
Sydney Hardy.
Belinda Gattell.
Christina Cheshire.
Catherine Weinman.
Nikayla Hersey.
Taylor Hood.
Monique Hampton.
Reese Dolgash.
Madison Byam.
Molly Henderson.
Cassandra Chapman,
Jenna Ruzicka,
Arlene Castillo,
Gabrielle Guerrero,
Natasha Hine,
Alyssa Jennings,
Megan Good,
Caitlin Devereaux,
Andrew Karen,
Megan Dyke,
Naomi Alphalan,
Ariana Griffel,
Lacey Lane Peters,
Catherine Sawyer,
Chad Trask,
Chantel Coinier,
Caitlin Lindy Kugel,
Catherine Moore,
Delaney Dilzer,
Kaylin Moya,
Tessa Trudeau,
Samuel Olson,
Madeline Barlow,
Rebecca Pabona,
Tyler Vondahar,
Emily Usen,
Ayana Kawai,
Marina Fox,
Blake Mallory,
Alexandria Ronfelt,
Courtney Lewis,
Sabrina Kelstrom,
Marely Guzman,
Zaroom Haley,
Erica Lemmer,
Natasha Fawn,
Mary McMillan,
Devontae Willis,
Felicia Stries,
Kelly Brudovic,
Tasha Key,
Laura Schick,
Caitlin Gifford,
Cassidy McIver,
Jonathan Bailey,
Joshua Toy,
Matthew Robbins,
Jamie Alexander,
Jennifer Lewis,
Cole Minkler,
Natalie West,
William Revercombe,
Emily Durr,
Benicia Garcia,
Deja Hankins,
Molly Matthias,
Brooklyn Steiner,
Kelsey Hawthorne,
Alma Menzano,
Karis Olson,
Andrew Song,
Taylor Martinez,
Bailey Kidd,
Yui Wynn,
Victor Alvarez,
Cody Berry,
Gordon Verdugo,
Layla Nadanfan,
Mackenzie Miller,
Shu Chen Shui,
Christopher Asari,
Abigail Hopkins,
Gatlin Stoltz,
Melissa Urita,
Bailey Page,
Lakari Mitchell,
Brittany Tebow,
Kayla Randall,
Catherine Olstead,
Lindsay Harding,
Emily Arndt,
Michael Johnson,
Kelsey Cunningham,
Sean O'Connor,
Leandra Choi Thierman,
Aaron Manning,
Janesi Saylor,
Kyle Montgomery,
Tatum Holstein,
Sharayu Zhao,
Haley Johnson,
Shen Han Chen,
Taylor McEnroy,
Jamie Galban,
Amanda Bear Peckham,
Spencer Vick,
Cassandra Pellet,
James Silk,
Amy Bear Peckham,
Samuel Petrie,
Samuel Savage,
Jivy Lee,
Chandler Edlin,
Corbin White,
Casey Robbins,
Sam Vessels,
Shayla Trujillo,
Elaine Rodriguez,
Anuli Lee,
Brandon Belkey,
Alex Johnson,
Kaylee Willie,
Madeline Eggleston,
Stephen Springer,
Rebecca Shallon,
Clarissa Slater,
Santiago Salmoran,
Kiara Clubb,
Samuel Carroll.
Zoe Conger.
Elijah Andrew Shanko.
Nita Antic.
Dalen Kelting.
Jamie Clavano.
Kyler Little.
Viet Huang Yen.
Scott Ong.
Ferris Al-Mukani.
Anna Crowley.
Olivia Border.
Jake Gergen.
Skylar Peterson.
Saeed Alsari.
Emil Aliyev.
Nicholas Fernandez.
Lin Chen.
Garrett Rudisil.
Abdul Rahman Al-Shanab.
Daniel Zimmer.
Selim Al-Farsi.
Luke Clancy.
Caitlin Repman.
Bumjin Park.
Connor Burns.
Cole Furukawa.
Edward Petrenko.
Mohammed Langboana.
Josiah Ellsworth.
Dylan Cheng.
Alexander Durand.
Jovan Areza.
Michaela Johnson.
Michael Dandrea.
Sue Cannell.
Kong Trin.
Seda Najib.
Elijah Craig.
April Hewitt.
Adrian Limas.
Evelyn Tashkova.
Glenn Duncan.
Sherry Schweitzer.
Anin Krisakdodat.
Abdul Rahman Haji Al-Moteri.
Andrew Tregeser.
Dana McEver.
Samra Meman.
Samuel Johnson.
Luke Brossman.
Jackson Highland.
Nicholas Kent.
Leah Gonzalez.
Christopher Young.
Haley Hartwick.
Ian Arnold.
Cecily Lee.
Austin Capel.
Yi Chen Fu.
Rahul Singhal.
Rob Lanning.
Catherine Freund.
Ahmed Al-Harami.
Sierra Andrews.
Sydney Sproul.
Taryn Burns.
Salvador Escobar.
Noah Ashada.
Elpido Cortez Montiel.
Muntathir Al-Muhana.
Philip DeLeon.
Ahmed Al-Muhana.
Nicholas Viola.
Camille Asader.
Anthony Roller.
Ahmed El-Raisi.
Jaju Ha.
Josiah Ethington.
Puwanini Nakamura Jones.
Reed Collins.
Brendan Freyer.
Joshua Smith.
Tate Mitchell.
Clayton Ferrazzo.
Wilfred Gugi.
Hunter Olson.
Garrett Walsh.
Thieng Lei.
Blake McKinney.
Philip Rader.
Gregory Jester.
Ye Ji Chong.
Shadre Wright.
Matthew Kane.
Michael Almquist.
Marwan Al-Sayari.
Brandon Arcanado.
Joseph Ostelar.
Brandon Deputy.
Quinton Lum.
Blake Swanson.
Carl Sunsten.
Crystal Barras.
Joseph Summers.
Tony Miko Rocio.
William De Leon.
Yao Zhang.
Aditya Vivekanathan,
Kilu Sun,
Cecile Cardinali,
Alec Burnside,
Perry Pillar,
Hayden Schertz,
Lucas Radke,
Payal Khanna,
Peyton Malley,
Michael LaFountain,
Parker Simon,
Haley Kennedy,
Tony Schlosson,
Haley Conklin,
Everett Chung,
Austin Barger,
Garrett Yee,
Daniel Russell,
Justin Cravaleo,
Jason Schwartz,
Alexander Arger,
Doreen H. Marvin,
Chase McPherson,
Darius Bird,
Russell Owen,
Lester Gates,
Kate Betchart,
Zach Kent,
Chase Barrell,
Louis Cruz,
Logan Faulkner,
Alyssa Garza,
Nicholas Kunkel,
Elizabeth Garcia,
Andre Morales,
Adam Semler,
Justin Patton,
Blessing Artemola,
Ryan Anderson,
Brianne Bell,
Daisha Steele,
Medea Martinez,
Keenan Thomas,
Luis Diaz,
Kevin Allen,
Fartu Jame,
Rachel Zilstra,
Adrienne Biddall,
Nicholas Arnold,
Lauren Collins,
Justin Roman,
Samuel Ball,
Hussein Juman,
Benjamin Eitzma,
Ryan Nash,
Prabjoth Dacey,
Kevin Sorum,
Jessica Taylor,
Christian Lopez,
Treon Triggs,
John Willett,
Matthew Poole,
Tyler Ruby,
Riley Taylor,
Gage Bull,
Nicholas Ogersoka,
Ramiro Gonzalez,
Emily St. Ong,
Adrian Urias Rubio,
William Chilton,
Riley Blato,
Jimmy Myers,
Mike Hugh,
Tanner Butler,
Alyssa Horst,
Elena Akimama,
Dustin Swick,
Marissa Vanderveer,
Gabrielle Cocking,
Othman Alamodi,
Robert Engelhart,
Austin Mullins,
Cody Peshta,
Demon Alawardi,
Manuel Brambila Diaz,
Alina Burke,
Peter Mingus,
William Newen,
Nathan Piles,
Jeffrey Root,
Kimberly Hughes,
Joseph Schweitzer,
Thomas Warden,
Jason Williams,
Corey Palmieri,
Tyler Overton,
Yusuf Saleh,
Lucas Price,
Elizabeth Swanson,
Stella Mazzaferro,
Cameron Tinkine,
Alexis Dobson,
Sabrina Ali,
Connor Prohl,
Matthew Collins,
Robbie Janes,
Brett Schaefer,
Alexis Cisneros,
Jordan Crow,
Stephen Carney,
Luke Seo,
Emily Highland,
Colin Coker,
Selena Castaneos,
Darko Stankovic,
Emily Ferrazzo,
Douglas Davis,
Jessica Olson,
Joel Estrada,
Sydney Mullen Sanchez.
Chance Schultz.
Joe Huon.
Kyle Nesbitt.
Drew Bedore.
Levi Carroll.
Mackenzie Bowles.
Benjamin Weiss.
Victoria Radford.
Austin Johnson.
Levi Poole.
Ali El Sukri.
Daniel Dahlquist.
Hatra Mulyono.
Brianna Perkle.
Kim Nguyen.
George Bean.
Mohamed Sawad El Shehi.
Jared Holden.
Abdul Aziz El Sinani.
Nadira Ali.
Martin Gastelum.
Nicole Pomikpik.
Saul Ramos.
Nicole Kay. Irene Rabe. Davis Henderson. Chantel Lyons. Yu Chu. Yingzhe Zhang. Bing Chuan Liu.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hopped the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. This city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Yeah, we always find our way back home.
Graduates of the final class of 2019, please stand. You may now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, signifying that you've earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
All right. I think you all know what this means with Butch here on the stage. You know what time it is? It's time for the fight song.
Everyone may please be seated.
I never tire of the fight song. So before we conclude our commencement ceremony, I want to thank all those working and volunteering today to make this a special day for all of our graduates. Please join me in showing them an appreciation with a round of applause. This concludes our ceremony on this most excellent day. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party has departed and you're excused by the ushers. Honor Guard and Mace Bearer, please lead the recessional.
Ushers may now excuse the graduates.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hop the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. So here's to the cheap sunglasses, Red Bull and minivans, and people who had your back when the world didn't understand. See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. this city won't change us. Oh no, this city won't change us. Oh no, this city won't change us. Oh no, this city won't change us. Won't change us. Hey, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Oh, and no matter where we go, we always find our way back home. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Oh, no matter where we go, we always find our way back home. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Oh, no matter where we go, we always find our way back home. We always find our way back home. Yeah, we always find our way back home. I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hopped the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't